and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastion, Envi, style cinephile, and yes, What If is over, it's done with. And I've seen just a lot of, and maybe because on the Tiki-Taki, I've commented on Captain Carter, so now that's coming up on my FYP. I've seen a lot of people shitting on Captain Carter and What If in general. I mean, let's geek about it for a scant few minutes. I was going to do like a episode by episode review of What If, but then I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll just take it all. Like, as a whole, in concept. I ride for Captain Carter. I love Captain Carter. I love Haley Atwell. I loved Haley Atwell since my first experience with her. I don't think it was Iron Man or Captain America. I think it was, because I think the 8th Doctor Big Finish audio drama, Blood of the Daleks. It was a free one that I downloaded online because it was like a preview thing. I'd never dabbled in Big Finish audio dramas before. I'm a huge Whovian. Of course, that's my TARDIS tattoo right there. But I never dabbled in their audio drama, so I downloaded it. Haley Atwell was performing opposite Paul McGann, who's a phenomenal 8th Doctor, but that's a whole other video. And she was great. I loved her since then. And she got to be Peggy Carter, and then she was great in that role. And then when she got to be Captain Carter in the comics as well as What If, I was like, cool, got the Captain Carter action figure. Loved it, outside of being disappointed in some of the articulation, as well as they didn't give her a closed fist for her offhand. I need to dig through my parts bin to see if one of the dude fists, because it's a larger figure, one of the dude fists will work in there. But that, again, whole other thing. But I've seen a lot of people shitting on Captain Carter and bitching about how Disney trying to like force us to like her and stuff. And I'm just not here for the Captain Carter slander. I love Captain Carter. I loved her in Multiverse of Madness, even though she got a raw deal. But everybody, all the cameos got a raw deal in that, because they were just there as jobbers to put over Scarlet Witch. We understood that. Now, it's not Captain Carter's fault that What If was lacking. What If is always going to go down as what could have been. Now, grew up on What If comics and some of the cooler storylines that they put out in that. I've subscribed to the Marvel Unlimited app for the last couple years, so I've been rereading X-Men and Avengers and whole runs of that, and they uploaded What If on there, so I've read all the What If comics, majority of them, that they had on there. And they took chances, they took risks, there was bloodshed often, and I'm wondering if, and I said this in a previous video, I don't know if it was on here or maybe on TikTok or something, that maybe the issue was like they were playing it too safe. And I think it was on TikTok. I was talking about this, and I had a few people agree with me that was their issue. One of their issues with it, that they felt that Disney was just playing it a little bit too safe. They weren't taking the chances, weren't taking the risks that they did in the What If comics. I absolutely can understand that. If that's a issue that you have with the show, they didn't take enough chances with the storylines. They only had 9 episodes per, or maybe it was, what was it, like 8? No. So that was what, 9 in season 1, 9 in season 2, and 8 in season 3. In those episodes, Captain Carter was in 2 episodes of season 1, 3 episodes of season 2, and 2 episodes of season 3. So it's 2 out of 9, 3 out of 9, 2 out of 8. So I can understand, I mean, that's, 7 episodes. A chunk of the series run that had Captain Carter. I can understand you being mad about that. Again, I rock for Captain Carter, so I don't give a shit. I would have liked a Captain Carter, like, full-on, like, animated series. I love Captain Carter. I've sought out, like, Captain Carter comics on the Marvel Unlimited app, so, yeah, I love Captain Carter. I mean, unapologetic about it. But again, I can understand. One of the things that I saw somebody commenting on was there was a scene in the finale where you were seeing these alternate versions of stuff in the Marvel Universe. It had, like, I think it was Star-Lord with the 10 rings, or like a Weapon X Thanos, a Samurai Ghost Rider, and yeah, those were cool things that we could have seen, things that could have been better. I don't know what went on in the writing room, with the episode planning that they were doing, because, I mean, there were some good ones. There was some stinkers, like, the whole What if Agatha went to Hollywood? Like, the whole Howard the Duck Darcy thing, which I have said multiple times that Darcy has been a stain upon the MCU from the moment she walked in on it. That was an episode I didn't watch. I have no intention of watching. That's why I was like, when Birdie came on in the last 2 episodes, I was like, who is this? Oh, she's probably from that episode that I did not watch and will not watch. And sure enough, that's what she is. What if the Red Guardian stopped the Winter Soldier? That was a good episode for season 3-ish. My only worry going into Thunderbolts, coming out of that episode, was, are they just going to make too much of a joke out of the Red Guardian? Like, he was just too sort of over-the-top jokey in that episode, and it just really got on my nerves. Although seeing more, Sebastion Stan as Bucky, Winter Soldier, that was cool. Wish we would get more of that live action. I mean, we're set to in Thunderbolts, but yeah, what if the emergence destroyed the Earth? It was Riri Williams against Mysterio. That was a good episode. Gave her some shine. We're gonna get a Ironheart series, so that was good. The What If 1872 with like Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop back in the Old West. That was cool. That was a fun episode, I think. The Mech Avengers, the whole like Avengers Megazord. That was a fun episode. Majority of these episodes, outside of like literally episode 2 and episode 4, because I'm a Captain Carter stan, was like, good. A lot of the episodes in season 2 were good to decent. Same thing with season 1. It's just, there was a lot of potential left out there. They could have done better. They could have taken more risks, but they didn't. So, it's gone. It's over with. How's it going to be remembered? It's going to be remembered as what could have been in the eyes of majority of people, in the eyes of me as well. But it also gave me a shit ton of Captain Carter. So I appreciate it for that, and I'll always enjoy it for that. You might not. Cool. I will. I mean, that's just, the way it is. But it's over. It's done with. Marvel should definitely do more animated stuff. I mean, we're going to see more X-Men 97. We're going to see more Spider-Man. But animated endeavors is definitely something they need to lean into and do more of. It's like, you can do more with that. It's a respected medium. I mean, we've seen from Transformers 1, obviously, that there needs to never be in a live-action Transformers movie again. It was cool, but we never need to do that again. Let's just stick to animated, and let's just market it right so people actually go see the fucking thing and see that it's a great film. But that's, again, rants for another day. What if, what could have been? It gave me a lot of Captain Carter. Again, I love that. But as a whole, honestly, yes, the series was a letdown. It was wasted potential, and that is disappointing in the end. Marvel did not stick the landing with that show. It is what it often is with shows. They start off good, peter out in the middle, and they don't stick the landing. And what if, as a whole, if you would take it as a whole, followed that formula to a T, which is sad, which is disappointing. And I'm hoping that Daredevil Born Again breaks that cycle. I'm hoping Ironheart. I don't give a shit about like Riri Williams coming out of Black Panther. I'm gonna do something with Riri Williams for a stop motion animated Avengers like thing. I'm gonna put some different fists in here, of course. Gotta paint the neck and stuff, but I'm gonna use this figure, make Riri Williams. She's gonna be on my Avengers team for my stop motion that I'm doing in the coming year. But it's just like, I really hope they learn from this and they get better, because TV thus far for Marvel, to me, has been disappointing. But it is what it is. Hopefully they do. It's a new year. We're going to be optimistic that lessons have been learned and good things are ahead, right? Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me. Social media, talk to me here. Until next time, of course. Always. And I guess Happy New Year. Let us geek.